The CAPOR project is one of the projects of Action Africa that is being implemented in the equatorial region of Southern Sudan. It is basically building the capacity of the youth within the equatorial region so that they could foster peaceful coexistence within their communities. And this is done through training, through educative exchanges, through cultural transformation, by having a forum of sharing between the elders and the youth so that the youth could learn more about their culture, as well as through information, education, and communication material development. In this, the youth are given the capacities, like the artists, like the dramatists, the puppeteers, they are given the capacities to go out there and sensitize their communities on peaceful and harmonic coexistence. And what CAPOR project is doing is to ensure that the reintegration process that is going on at the moment and the transition to democratic rule in Southern Sudan is smooth and peaceful. These 8 days of training on advanced media message development is promoted by Action Africa Help International CAPOR project because of its importance to the youth group that we are working with. The peaceful messages that are being designed by these youth groups and disseminated at the communities will be enhanced and strengthened by the knowledge they are going to acquire during the course of this training. We believe as well that this training will enhance their scope and their perspective and perceptions about peace, about conflict, and more especially violent conflict. And they will become change agents in their communities in supporting the transformation process, especially in regard to peaceful coexistence among the various tribes that are existing within the equatorial region.
You can distinguish some forms of violence. What forms of violence do we have?
Yes, direct violence. This involves use of maybe shooting guns and slapping each other.
Right.
Maybe fighting.
The two forms of indirect violence that can be structural or cultural.
Well, I was invited by AAH-I CAPOR to come here and conduct a training on advanced media message development and especially media for peace messages. So we had about 20 participants from all different areas in the equatorial region of Southern Sudan, and we have gone through the media for peace framework. But before we did that, we actually developed a common understanding of what is peace. You know, we use the term peace so often, but we don't even exactly know what we talk about. So we kind of came up with a common understanding what peace is. We came up with a common understanding what media is. And then we defined our understanding of what media for peace is. And as well, we tackled the theory of change. So we had the conscious level with knowledge, attitudes, and behavioral change, and we had the subconscious level with the worldviews. So we're discussing 3 different types of worldviews: the survival-based worldview, identity-based worldview, and the unity-based worldview. And that is finally the one where we want to reach. Well, and once that normative kind of set was laid out, we looked into conflict analysis. How do we do a conflict analysis? And then according to that conflict analysis, how do we design actually a media initiative? And after that, we have done a lot of practical work trying now to put our information, which we have collected through the conflict analysis, into a practical project. To me, the most amazing thing is that participants actually, you know, I didn't really feel like a trainer, because people have already a lot of knowledge, and we were basically just reflecting on all the knowledge we have and the experience we have gained already, and developed a kind of common understanding. And I found that really interesting. At the same time, it was really inspiring to see all those young people from Southern Sudan who are so strongly committed to really bring about social change, positive social change in their own country. And well, I hope they can put all that commitment into practice.
It's not only that but okay, he taught us and we acquired to, we also gave our views.
So I hope you have had a nice time interacting with the AAH personnel in this compound.
First, we had been in the war 21 years and we suffered a lot and we had been traumatized, and through this workshop now we have changed, this training have changed our mind really, and now we are going back to also change our community, to talk to them, and we know how to pass a right information.
What has happened in Sudan in the past, this workshop really touches my life and my heart.
As I am suffering here in my hand, and also somebody is suffering elsewhere, which means we are the same people. So we should put in mind that we are all one people.
The ways in which we can bring peace. Okay, finding solutions, not blame-oriented, but solution-oriented. It is one of the aspects that are learned in this one-week workshop.
The unit in the diversity, it can work in our community. Without unit in the diversity, we cannot do anything in the community. And we will be every day separation among the community.
I would like to beg still the organization, if at all they would be able to extend this information to some state.
Sudan, we have really a kind of fish like a passive fish, but we have to really work on active fish. That really to change our communities, to have good attitudes and behaviors that can really promote and bring a positive change.
So I would like to pass as a message to our communities that they should stop killing in our nation Sudan. Let's be in peace.
As it is said in the workshop, that the conflict itself is not bad, but the way how we can deal with the conflict. And as I know now how to deal with the conflicts, as I'm going back to my community, I'm going to share my experience with the brothers down there.
How to make this world better. We must not make this world better through using force or violence, but we will achieve peace in Sudan or in our country through togetherness, love each other, and to us to avoid violence. If you avoid violence, our world or our country, it will be peaceful country.
People who are concerned to make security, whenever you come in such a place whereby you want to get someone, don't come with a violent way. Use a good way whereby you have to approach one and you show how you can respect each other. Please, my people outside there, let's build up our nation, not in a violent way.
Let's come together. We put down our arms. We put down our hatred, violence. Let's come and build our country. Let's go in the community and teach people how they can be together, how they can enjoy peace. Without peace, we will not have development. We will not really see that the country is going forward.
Finally, I would like to appreciate the support from the Protestant Development Church Service of Germany, EED, whom have supported this CAPOR project for the past 3 years in building the peace within Southern Sudan.
Today is a happy day.
Today is a happy day.
Let us be together.
Today is a happy day.
Let us be together.
Today is a happy day.
Let us be together.
Today is a happy day.
Let us be united.
Today is a happy day.
Let us be united.
Today is a happy day.
Let us be together.
Today is a happy day.
Today is a happy day.
Today is a happy day.